everyone. Am I audible now? Today I'll be starting with the area of another set of questions regarding CAIIB. So let's continue further. Okay, everyone. We were talking about a few questions from different areas, module B, module C, module D. Now, currently I'm coming up with all the areas together, putting a halt to the sequence wise. I'll come back to the sequence wise. Right now, the first question is related to the area of 14 days intermediate T-bills were brought into effect from 1996-1997 after the abolition of the following bills. 91 day, 102 day, 273 day or 364 day. 14 day intermediate T-bills were brought into effect. These are hard core short-term ones, you know. 14 days is barely nothing almost. This is basically when 91 T-bills came to a halt. Next point, which of the following is not a factor contributing to MBO program? MBO was started by Peter Drucker, everyone. The basics of this area. When we talk about MBO was started by Peter Drucker. This particular concept is based upon the fact that how are we run, everyone? How are the organizations run? The organizations are basically taken care of, or I think I would say they are started with such a way that they are working in a manner which is there's a particular predetermined goal. We all try to achieve those goals now. Done. So when we talk about MBO, which is not something which contributes towards the failure of MBO, altering goals to meet changes the circumstances. Everyone, I told you this is the goal, achieve it, and at the end of the day, I say no, this is not the goal. That is your goal. You will get frustrated that this is what I was trying to achieve, and what are you taking us? Easy goals. If the goals are easy, then they are achievable as well. Lack of management support or setting of unrealistically difficult goals. Set up some unrealistic goals. What will happen? Unrealistic goals will make it for sure that you are not able to achieve the goal. And that particular demotivation will make you feel that I am a failure. I cannot achieve the goals. This happens with people because when you set a goal which is beyond your capacity, you know that you won't be able to achieve. And then when you are not able to, psychologically it hits you. You know? So in this case, the correct answer would be altering the goals to meet the circumstances. You are changing the entire portion altogether. This does not, which is of the following is not a factor contributing to MBO failure. In terms of MBO failure, these are definitely the reasons. But if you change the goal altogether, your MBO altogether becomes a problem. Right? So in this case, the correct answer would be A. Next point, which of the following statements are true? Okay, let's adjust this portion. Payback period method considers all cash flows of a project. Payback period method concerns more with the recovery of costs than profitability. NPV represents net addition to the wealth of shareholders. Accounting rate of return method incorporates risk as well as the time value of money. Which of the following statements are true? Payback period does not consider the entire portion. Payback is just linked with the day the project is done. Payback period method concerns more with the recovery of the cost. It is related to the area of cost. It is actually related only with the area of costing only, rather profitability. So I think this can be true. Marking it. NPV represents the additions in the value of shareholders. No, it talks about the profit that we can make in one particular project. Accounting rate of return method incorporates risk. No, it doesn't. So in this case, the options that they are providing is A and B, A and D, B and C, B and D. So one thing is for sure, the what that I can see is that B is correct. What else is correct, everyone? Okay, I hope the entire portion is visible to you. The correct answer is one thing is for sure that B is correct. To an extent, D is extremely wrong, A is extremely wrong. In terms of C, sometimes we have plus factor. Now, this is the profit that we are making. If we are making the profit, it will go into the hands of shareholder. So I think I can go for B as well as C only. Rest, the other two are not correct at all. So the answer should be B and C. Is there in the option? Yes. It is C. The answer is C. ठीक है? Next point. Which of the following is not a part of process of management audit, everyone? Management audit is required to review what is happening in the organization. Na? Which of the following is not a part of process of management audit? Identification of responsibility center, review of performance, review of organizational structure, or investigating the depreciation method and its application on fixed assets of the company. When we look at which of the following is not a part, identification is there. Audit is what? Audit is to review the books of accounts, hai na? In this case, we are not looking at the books, we are looking at the persons, whether they are doing the things correctly or not. So, under the audit, first thing is there, you ask the responsibility centers, you ask for the performance there, review of organization structure is also a part, depreciation method and all, it's not a part of management audit. We are not reviewing the accounting work. This is for accounting work, everyone. So this one's definitely the wrong one. The last one is wrong because under the management audit, the investigation and all is not done. This is a part of accounting area. Next point, promoting the team spirit, harmony and unity within the organization is the principle of order, scalar chain, esprit de corps or equity. What would be the answer, everyone? Order is basically putting the things at the right place. This is not order of that's all that I'm giving an order. No, this is about everything has a place and it should be at its place. Then we have scalar chain, hierarchy is settled. Then we have esprit de corps. Esprit de corps' unity is strength. When we talk about unity is strength, it talks about the fact that when people are working together, there should be unity. See, if we are working in a team and the team doesn't really feel that we should be working together and we should not cooperate and all, then the entire motivation of the organization goes down the drain. Equity is basically having a kind of equality. Kind of equality. Why? Because there can be one person who's weaker and one person who's stronger. You'll always see that people would be helping the weaker one more. Stronger one can do things on their own, but weaker one needs guidance. So this doesn't mean that the person is being partial, but they are giving them equal opportunities, right? So in this case, the answer will come out to be esprit de corps, which is called unity is strength. This is among the 14 principles which are given by Henry Fayol. Next point, according to McClelland's need theory, which of the following is not motivation need? McClelland has given that there are three basic needs. One is ACH, one is ACH, one is POW, and one is AFF. Affiliation, power, and achievement. See, first of all, my things should be related to the other person. Na? Matlab, if I say this is my goal, it should be accepted by other people. Achievement, I should have a sense of achievement. If I don't feel an achievement, is it really worth it? Then the next point that comes is the power, the security, and the specific area of the power, the security, or the area of achievement or affiliation. I told you, power is there. This is for command. When you feel, Hitler used to feel that he has a power. Napoleon used to feel he has a power. है ना? These were people who believed that they have strong authority. While security is not related to this area, security is something that is psychological. For motivation, one of the strongest things is power, achievement, affiliation. That is the need for security. What do you mean by a warrant, everyone? Sometimes I'm just not able to give you shares. I can say that, sir, currently I don't have shares. I'm really sorry. This is a question of the IIBF book itself. I said that I promise that I don't have a share right now, but I'll give it to you later on. This particular thing is called a warrant is relatively dash option. It's an option that can I give you the shares later on? Not today, but later on. You said okay. To buy dash at a predetermined, the price is predetermined. Exercise price over a specified period of time. It is over a period of time. A warrant is a relatively dash option. Warrant can be defined as what? Short term, long term, short term or long term. Warrants are always long term. So one thing is sorted there, long term. And warrants are basically a promise that currently I don't have shares, but I'll give you the shares later on. So debentures are not there. In this case, the answer would be long term and equity shares, not the debentures, everyone. Right? So in this case, the correct answer will come out to be long term and equity shares. Next point, preference shares. What do you mean by preference shares, everyone? Preference shares are hybrid. What do you mean by preference shares? Preference shares are hybrid financial instruments with elements of debentures, equity shares, debentures and equity or none. Preference shares are basically a kind of share which is other than equity. These people have got voting rights, and these people have got these people haven't got the voting rights, but they get liquidation and dividend money before equity. If the company is dying, they get money before equity. Even at the time of dividend, they get money before equity. So basically, they are having elements of debentures and equity, debentures only or equity only. Preference is basically a hybrid. It's in between. It has equity, it has preference. It has both when they are working. So in this case, it is debentures and equity. Okay, this is the answer. Next, the worth of an asset. The worth of an asset can be determined by analyzing its pricing in relation to the pricing of comparable asset in terms of common variables such as earnings, cash flows, book value, or sales. If I am into an industry and I can compare myself with other parts of the different industries. Now I'm comparing them. So this will be discounted cash flow, relative valuation, contingent claim, or free cash flow valuation. Everyone think about it. Matlab, I decided to value my industry. And when I'm looking forward to that my industry wala portion na, I know that if I'm trying to find my specific valuation, the valuation can be a trouble for the people there, because in my valuations there are a few major problems. That my valuation is a little different from theirs. So I will have to adjust mine according to them or their whatever valuation they have determined to find out their basis so that we can have a similar scenario. Na? Otherwise, there won't be a similarity between us. For example, if you and I are studying in the same class, so that is easier to study. If I am a CBSE student, you are also CBSE. If I am sitting, you are also sitting there. Then the syllabus is all the same. Examinations going on, same. So we can be compared. But what if we are belonging to different areas altogether? This cannot be compared, na? So that is something that we'll be discussing as relative valuation, discounted cash flow, contingent or free. In this case, it will turn out I'm comparing myself with you. If you go through the era of economics, we used to do absolute poverty. That means the person is just being compared to himself. This is the poverty line, I'm here or here. Then we have relative poverty. Relative means as compared to other person, this person is poorer. So in this case, the answer will come out to be B. That is relative poverty. Okay, that's it for the day, everyone. Before I end my session, have you gone through the CAIIB area of our portal there? You just have to go on to our website, that is www.adda247.com, and there what will you find? You will find all the details of our CAIIB batches that have started. What you need to do is go on to the area of JIB and CAIIB. Recently, one of the batches for CAIIB ABFM has also started, so that means you haven't missed much. Double validity is currently available. You can use the code EXAM80 and you can take up our CAIIB Mahapack. Benefits of Mahapack: you get bilingual and English medium. Both the batches opened up for you. You get all the details regarding the classes there. You get the IIBF. You also get the ebooks in this area. You also get previous videos. You get test series. You get 500 hours of live classes. Along with that, you also get there are 4 new points that has made this 2.0 point there. Acha everyone, one more plus point of Mahapack is in the Mahapack exclusively you get all the 5 different areas 5 different electives are available for you. That means whatever elective you would like to choose, you can choose that elective. Then live classes, then case studies, everything is available. Plus point of the CAIIB Mahapack would be, in this Mahapack you will get marathons, that is mini marathon, mega marathon. In this particular area you will also get the area of doubt classes. You will also get practice papers for the examination. So all these things are making it the 2.0 batch bigger. And one more thing, the revision part is also covered in this. That means if you have bought this particular pack, you don't have to pay even a single penny more. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly check it out on our website, on our app for further details. Thank you so much everyone. We'll be meeting in the next